Hello, this is Michael Blade here with a video on how to save humanity with virtual reality or augmented virtuality. So we'll just get right into it. There is a open source product on the market called Open Simulator. It's not on the market, it's free. It's comparable to Second Life, which originated here in San Francisco. But you can install it on both a Windows and a Linux platform. So I'm going to move the camera around a little bit, and bear with me because this is an ad hoc video, and it's going to demo my new service on Rocket Virtual, and we're looking for VC funding, micro funding, so if you're interested, contact me please. Okay, first a few definitions of terms. As of September 6th, 2009, Virtuality Continuum, which is defined a combination of virtual reality and reality, a continuum between the two, is defined as follows. The Virtuality Continuum is a phrase used to describe a concept that there is a continuous scale ranging between the completely virtual, a virtual reality, and the completely real reality. So by combining the two in virtuality, it's possible to augment reality to save on climate change and business travel expenses and costs. So we're going to explore that with a new prototype that I'm creating at my company called Rocket Virtual. So I'm just going to move on over there in a moment. Okay, so here's the prototype. I'm calling it VALIS after Philip K. Dick's novel VALIS, which stands for Vast Active Living Intelligence System. And we're going to take off the cover here on the prototype, which is colored brightly orange, because it's the physical presence within reality that represents the cyberspace virtuality. So right here you can see it doesn't take much of a computer. We've got a small Atom computer here, Atom processor, dual processor core, and a little bit noisy because of the fans, and your hard drive here, and then the software OpenSim, which is loaded. So let's take a look at the server console here, and I think we'll just shut it down right now and start it back up so you can see that. Typing the words shut down, and it's now storing its scenes and stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, and this is connected up in my home network through the cable company with a D-Link router. I'll give you more details on that later. You can see it flashing down here. Okay, and you can find out more information on the website Rocket Virtual. So we're going to help you build virtual worlds fast. And here we go. So let's launch it. This is running in the 32-bit mode, although parts of this server is set up with 64 bits, like the MySQL database is set up with 64 bits. And here we go. It's starting up. You can see the console starting up. And when we make movements in the virtual world, you also see messages come out here on the server console. Now this server console is set up on Windows 2008 server with a free license from Microsoft. You can download it. You can see I only have 162 days left before this thing shuts itself off. So the only reason I'm using Windows Server is because that's the one I understand. So I'm not going to get into an operating system debate with you. I do know that it takes a little bit more memory to run OpenSim on a Linux system because of the inefficiencies in Mono, which hopefully will be corrected. And so let's log in here. Okay, here we're going to talk about how to build your own virtual world in a grid situation. So I'm going to bring up a grid for you. We're going to use the OS grid. I've created a login in that grid. I'm going to log in, and you'll be able to see some differences between my home server world and a grid hosted world. It's connecting now to the grid. And of course this is using the great Open Simulator product. If you want to find out more about it, go to opensimulator.org. Back to the grid, log in here. Okay, almost done. Now, your clothing is still downloading. Well, I guess so. Some of the grid assets are slow to come. Okay, so the world is building, you can see. And let's do some teleporting. Here's a map. You can find out more about this science fiction world called Viridoo.com at Viridoo.com. Map's still loading here, so I'll show you that. So I write a blog there, and I also write the blog Transhuman Singularity. Got to plug myself. This is a commercial here. Okay, and back to the grid that's finally loading. Okay, and let's zoom in a bit. Okay, and there's a structure over here. We're going to teleport over to it. To Rocket Virtual Headquarters. So we've constructed, let me look forward through the eyes of the avatar and see, we constructed a building here with a meeting and training center in it. And everybody will be having different kinds of business attire as they meet. Oops, whoa, look at that bug. Okay. Something's going on there. Let's try to recover. As you can see, we've got lots of bugs in Open Simulator, and I hope these will go away. So let's teleport home. I think it's set back to where we were again. This is really a good learning experience. This is still buggy software, and we need developers to help fix this thing. And I'm still swimming in the air here. Let's try teleporting home one more time. Okay. Good to go. But we seem to be in some problems. Back to the map. It's very interesting. Okay. Now, here we are at the Rocket Virtual Headquarters. Recovered from the bug. And there's some region crossing issues that should be resolved soon. And we're into the Rocket Virtual meeting rooms, Virtual Room 1. And here is basically how we're going to save energy with business. The benefits of virtual spaces. It's pretty simple. Let's just sit down and read it. Okay. So, something doesn't seem right. Interesting. Okay. The benefits of virtual spaces. No travel expense. Did I spell benefits right? Transportation, cars, hotels, duplicate office facilities, lower overall carbon footprint, location independence, no meeting room needed, uses existing network infrastructure, network, phone, email, high ROI, high return on investments because of low investment cost, meeting, training, models, demonstration center, fun and productive. So we'll examine this a little better. And here we are. Rocket Virtual gives you a way to build this space for free and host it as part of your own private server or OS grid or other grid systems or Second Life.